Can you tell me a little bit about Heart Auto Care and where you guys were before you contacted us?
We have 3 locations on the North Shore of Chicago. We've got about 40 employees. Where we have been and where we are, 2017 was one of the record years that we had, and then 2018 we kind of backslid. So 2019 has been a year of regaining our traction. We switched over to Parmelis 3 or 4 months ago, which would have been
Right, I think September
of 2019. And the reason that we did that was because the firm that we had been using prior was a large accounting firm, and they did not have a clear understanding of the industry. Data that I was looking for was not coming my way very easily, and oftentimes I was hearing that it wasn't possible. Parmelis, on the other hand, has been able to really help us master our data at a level that I have not yet been able to do with any other provider that I've worked with. Part of the big excitement around working with Parmelis is that data is why we think we'll be able to catapult past where we were in 2017, which again was our record year.
Excellent. Good to hear that.
Well, they just didn't know what I was looking for, and they didn't know. They had no sense of industry standards. They had no sense of how to put together a dashboard that would help me drill past first glance of numbers.
So far, being here for a few months, you're getting all the things that you need each month. How's your experience been so far?
My experience has been wonderful. We work with Reed, and he is a gem. I mean, I've never had the type of partnership that I'm feeling from an accountant before. And it's interesting. We've only been together 3 months and I already feel like he's my CFO, which is exactly what I was looking for, by the way. So he has far exceeded our expectations and really been a fantastic sounding board for me. We're not a small operation. We do close to $9 million a year. So drilling down on all the different moving pieces that we have has been a phenomenal experience and brought a lot of clarity to make better decisions.
You're unique in that we're not just doing the monthly accounting services, but also it's the CFO services.
Yeah, we went for the whole thing. So we have one team with Parmelis that's working with my controller and bookkeeper, and we have Reed who's working with me and my general manager. You guys are taking a multi-level approach to streamline and better facilitate the financial side of our business.
How did you hear about us?
Believe it or not,
kind of got in touch this summer, right?
I think it was you actually that sent an email to a list maybe from Ratchet and Wrench or something like that. And the email was about industry specific accountants. And right. I wound up clicking the link. You must have hit a nerve that day. Perhaps I was told no about getting a report from the other firm. I clicked on the link and I looked at your website and I reached out. I never looked back. It was really a fast transition, and which is interesting because with this level of importance for this area of the business, typically I would have moved a little slower. Something just clicked and Reed and I it just happened. And so I'm really pleased with how fast it went and how good it's going.
So what would you say to somebody who is an auto shop owner that might say, I don't need an industry specific accountant. I have my generic or my general accountant that I've been working with for years. Things are going fine. Why would I need somebody who's specific to the auto repair industry?
Look, everyone has different outcomes. I'm not someone who ever wants things to go fine. I don't think we'll have that with Parmelis. And the reason that I feel that way is because we are consistently looking for opportunities. Some people call those problems. We call those opportunities. And so any sort of area that gets pointed out to us is an opportunity for us to make more money. And the more money we make, the more people we can hire, the better pay we can give, the more incentives. We want to help our customers and we want to help our employees. Dealing with those opportunities and taking a look in the mirror sometimes is the best way to do that. For someone who is happy with who they have, I'm happy for them. If they're happy because they're comfortable, I would highly suggest getting a second look. You will not grow from being comfortable. Reed has made me very uncomfortable with some of the decisions that we've made, and we've gotten pretty far with those decisions. And so I'm excited to really catapult past where we've been based on the new data that we have. And that data would not have been available from any accounting firm that I spoke to or worked with in the past. Hands down, no questions about it.
Can you specify more about what that data is?
Sure. So every number that we look at is the symptom, it's not the cause. And one of the things that we have been able to do is create very, very specific dashboards in a very fast period of time that uses the symptoms and finds the cause. In other words, whether it's effective labor rate, whether it's drilling down to specific gross profits, whether it's focusing on our car count to sales, average ticket, it's stuff that I'd have to educate another accountant about. Whereas this is the other way around. I'm getting what I pay for. I'm getting an education. I'm thrilled about it. You know, and one more thing, and I was one of these guys, which is why it's important, I think it's said. I was one of these guys that would go to a financial seminar or a business management seminar. I'd come home and I'd have all these great ideas, and about 5 of them would get done. And I'm a go-getter, but about 5 of them would get done because you understand it and nobody else in the company does. And then all of a sudden it becomes like moving a mountain. And then you drop one, and then you drop another, and shortly thereafter, it was just kind of business as usual. What I would say is that this, to me, has been like going to a financial seminar every week. There's a lot of accountability in that, and for me, that is worth every penny. If there's anyone that is on the fence and they want a reference, I'd be happy to talk to them. I know my general manager would be happy to talk to them.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Absolutely.
All right. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you.